Across key economies from the west to the east break it down for us.
Hello, I'm Theo Leggett in London, where the Bank of England has unexpectedly kept interest rates on hold. That follows 14 successive rate rises, which have taken the cost of borrowing here up from 0.1% a couple of years ago to 5.25%. And all of this was done with one goal in mind: to keep inflation under control. And it does seem to have been working. Prices are still rising rapidly, but not nearly as rapidly as they were just a couple of months ago. But that's given the bank a dilemma. Does it stick, keep rates on hold, or twist, keep spiralling them upwards? Because increasing interest rates comes with a cost. People on variable rate home loans, for example, they're seeing their payments go up. Businesses with high levels of debt find that debt harder to sustain. There is a risk of choking off economic growth. Well, on this occasion, the bank's decided to stick and keep rates on hold. That's the situation here in the UK. Now let's see what's been going on in India.
I'm Archana Shukla in Mumbai. After aggressively raising interest rates, India's central bank has kept the key lending rate steady at 6.5% for the last 6 months. But the core focus is still on taming rising prices. And this market here in suburban Mumbai tells us precisely why. Erratic monsoons have driven up food prices for rice and particularly for vegetables, forcing the government to come up with subsidies and export bans. But the consumers are feeling the pinch the most. Household savings have dipped to the lowest in decades, and there are fears that in the upcoming festive season, people will be spending a lot less. That's the story in India. Let's find out what's happening in rest of Asia.
I'm Nick Marsh in Singapore, where normally this area would be bustling with Chinese tourists. But they're not really travelling or spending at the moment, not because of high prices, but because of low confidence in the economy. In fact, while other central banks around the world are raising their interest rates, the People's Bank of China is actually lowering them. They're trying to lift the gloom around the economy. Now, typically, Chinese consumers buy property as a way of investing their money, but the market is in disarray at the moment and it's making them nervous. But don't expect anything too drastic from the Chinese Communist Party. So far, their mantra has been, everything's under control, nothing to see here. But the roots of China's economic problems run deep, and it's not going to be solved with a quick fix. And that is the view from around the world.